Yo, sorry for the long hiatus, but we're back with another episode review of Dandadan, episode 5, titled Like Where Are Your Balls? We're gonna cover chapters 8 through 11 in this episode. Doesn't have a lot of heavy fighting, but it is more character development, you know what I'm saying? For Momo and Okarun. While they're running back to school after their Scooby-Doo superpowered adventures, two main characters, they struggle to keep connection that they fostered in the first 4 episodes. Throughout their day, they're just thinking of each other. You know what I'm saying? Momo's like, oh, all I want to do is talk to Okarun, and same with him. But they're giving each other the impression that they don't necessarily want to be friends, just because of how, kids act. We all been there before. So they're polar opposites, and it's really reminiscent of a 90s TV sitcom. They're going through the hallways, continuously looking for each other, passing each other, not noticing that they're walking right by, because they're really just focused on finding the other one. One looks in the cafeteria, the other one looks in like the school hall, and vice versa. It is really entertaining, man. But point is, they end up eventually meeting in the courtyard. They don't notice they're right next to each other, so they start walking to go look for each other again, and bam, they end up kissing because they smack right in the face. Two of Momo's friends actually see this, and they start gossiping and roasting her like, oh my god, you're dating a nerd, blah blah blah, when it's really not even that. They weren't kissing, they just smacked right face to face, so it looked like that. But Momo doesn't react the best. She starts going like, oh my god, I never dated a nerd like him, and just starts blaming Okarun, like, unjustifiably. So Okarun, thankfully, is not just going to sit here and take that. He starts baking her back. But they tend to realize, and when I say they, I mean Momo's friends, that this is something that friends just do. So they're like, oh, well, obviously these motherfuckers really like each other. No one else can have that sort of banner like that. And Momo just keeps going and, goes with her friends. And Okarun's like, whatever. So he ends up going to the bathroom, looks down, and realizes he got his dick back, but he doesn't have his balls. And he freaks out, obviously. Who wouldn't? I would. I know I check every morning to make sure I got my balls, make sure the boys are still down there. So he ends up running to the classroom, and it's like, Miss Ayase, I need to talk to you. It's really important. And everybody's like, oh my god, there goes your boyfriend. And she freaks out again. But this time, it's not just around her friends, it's around the general public. So that's when she really just... you can even see right here, the image of him grabbing his balls is just insane. That's when she really just starts blaming him and starts saying some real hurtful stuff. I don't know why people are like this when they're kids, because I remember being in that same sort of interaction. But he ends up telling her, I just need to talk to you for a minute. And they're like, dude, that was way too harsh. If that really was your friend, shouldn't be like that. Okarun ends up going down the hallway, finds this real evil girl named Arius, Shiratori. Walks down, bumps into him. She starts flirting with him and gaslights him into thinking that they're together. Not together, but like that she likes him. Then proceeds to walk away with her friends and talk crap about her. Momo overhears this, gets pissed, uses her psychic powers to throw a wash bin down on her. And it's really good because you see Momo seeing a lot of the things that she's seen in herself that she was saying about Okarun, but seeing it in another person. She walks away and ends up saying, yeah, some girls are just too dumb to see how good of a guy you are, Okarun. They deserve to have wash bins dropped on their head. Beautiful scene. Loved it. Don't even know how she conjured a wash bin out of psychic powers. I'ma just glance over that. But they walk home. She apologizes. Okarun basically says, hey, I lost my balls. They go back to Granny Sayako's house. And Sayako's like, see, you should have let me see your dick. Crazy caption. That's what she said. So we transition over to that house. She hits him with a Harrison fan. It's a big fan that's used in Japanese comedy. I'm sure you guys have seen it before, like in Super Smash Bros. She tells Momo to see if she senses anything. So she uses her sensing powers and sees a red evil aura in him. So she's like, alright, try and pull it out when I smack him again. Smacks the shit out of Okarun. Then the spirit that he had in him comes out and goes into the Neko doll that's on the couch. Or on the table, excuse me. Momo ends up using her psychic powers to track it all the way down in a hall, and it really showcases how strong she's gotten with her powers. So we actually see character growth and ability growth. Once they get down to the hall, they find the Neko cat that explains it's Turbo Granny. Never really died. At the last moment, she jumped into Okarun's body and then, laid away dormant. He tries to seal her away in a talisman again somehow, and she holds him captive and like, yeah, you gotta kill Momo and Sayako or else I'm never giving you your balls back. So he goes all crazy and transforms, which is a little altered transformation than normal. Looks even more badass in my opinion. And Sayako explains that Turbo Granny's consciousness and her powers have split. Only her consciousness is in the doll. She flips the tables and says that now she's holding the Neko cat captive and not going to give her powers or, I guess body back, however that works, unless they solve Okarun's problem. Episode ends and Turbo Granny says, I don't even know where your balls are at. Crazy ending. Leaves us on a cliffhanger. So if you guys want to see more of our reviews for other anime and the other discussions we do, we also do gameplay, please like and subscribe. All of that is very much appreciated. It goes a long way. You don't even understand. But this has been Ezreal from Collective Kings. So thanks for tuning in, and check out our episode 6 review coming in a few days. Bye.